Gate Road comes out at feedlots up the top here. We've come through this one a couple of times and it's been wet and interesting, to say the least, but I can't imagine it will be this time. Everything's pretty dried out. The creek crossings are going to have a lot of water in them either. Yeah, I mean, sometimes this is just all swamped out. Sand, just keep you on your toes. Yeah, we've been through here a few times when it's been much more interesting, shall we say. So this combination of tyres that I run with the Scorpion Rally on the front and the Rally Z on the back, the bike's really well balanced, very even, and yeah, perfect in this kind of thing. It's just a nice little connector track. Right there. Can go around by bigger dirt roads, of course, but yeah, we're always looking for tracks like this. A lot more fun. And I mumble to myself a lot when I ride. Pretty sure there's a gate up here. Yeah, like this one. Just like this one. Memory like an elephant. Tell ya. I won't bore you with the whole opening and closing gate procedure, but if you can get to it, open it, push your bike through before the other rider gets there, then it's a chance for the other rider to just continue riding when they get there. And that way you leapfrog each other like we've just done there, and only one person's had to get off their bike. So you can see Neil in the distance there. So I haven't really talked much on this ride, but this was just a chance for Neil and I to get out for a couple of days and, well, 3 days, 2 nights. Head down, do some tracks we haven't done for a while, have a look at the other side of Sundown National Park. Neil is very polite to ride with. He knows I like to go a little bit faster. He doesn't run the same tyre combo that I do, and he takes it a little bit easier. So yeah, try not to dust him out by going past too hard and accelerating. Just ease back up to the natural pace that the Rally likes to sit at. So for this kind of thing, I've got somewhere in the high 20s both ends, you know, in case you hit a rock or a log or whatever. You're not going for ultra traction or anything. And I vaguely remember where these tracks go, but my memory of it all is so bad. Every track is like a new track to me, generally speaking. I remember the overview kind of thing out of it all. But yeah, so we're heading from Stanthorpe kind of area towards Killarney, and then we'll go through and do the 14 creek crossings or whatever there are. Neil gets his FPV drone out for some of those. I ride through a few times and get going a bit faster than I normally would for the camera, as you do. I don't actually manage to drop it, but I do look like it a couple of times. The 890 is a bit tall for me, being a short ass. But yeah, just thought I'd give a general so tree down across the track in a few places after the storms and stuff we've had. But
Alright, boggy today.
Yeah, some of this is a lot harder when it's wet, obviously. Oh yeah, major tree down up there. Bit of a bypass. And as I'm riding this one, I'm going, yeah, I know what's up the top here. And just over to the right here, when we were coming down one time, a guy got a rock in between his gear change and his clutch master cylinder on his 1090 or 1190 or something, and broke it off and stuff. Yeah, vaguely recall it. Most of the time we come the other direction. It's a lot drier than the last few times we've done it as well. But yeah, just my theories on just in general on adventure riding and stuff. We're just out having a bit of a one of the last times you can ride where it's not crazy hot, like in southeast East Queensland. Basically in December and January, it's realistically too hot to go for much of a ride unless you're going to camp somewhere up high in the altitude to cool down. So yeah, it was just a nice chance to get out and get the bikes out for a spin. I've been mucking around a little bit lately with the ChatGPT, and I thought I'd get it to help me inject a little bit of humour into my commentary, which is, as people have noted, a little bit dry. But man, it really does not get humour. It is very, very basic. I mean, it gave me a couple of jokes this morning because I said, if you come up with any new jokes about adventure riding, and so this one supposedly is Jerry Seinfeld style. So I'm on this adventure ride and I start thinking, what's the deal with motorcycle gloves? I mean, we've got all this high-tech gear, GPS, Bluetooth helmets, but my gloves can't handle the touchscreen. I'm out here trying to swipe left on a trail map and my gloves are like, nah mate, we're stuck in the rotary phone era. Okay. Ricky Gervais style. Out on an adventure with my mate Neil. He insists on bringing a camping chair that's more complicated than a Rubik's Cube. I ask him, what's the deal with this chair, Neil? He goes, oh, it's got 10 different reclining positions. I try to sit, and it's like playing a game of human Tetris. I finally get comfortable, and Neil says, well, that's position 1, 9 more to go. And I'm thinking, I just wanted somewhere to sit, not solve the puzzle. Is that Ricky Gervais stuff? Yeah.
Keep your attention and everything.
Jimmy Fallon. Just for a change, I'm prattling on about how much I enjoy my bike. Hey, did you hear about the adventure rider who tried to pack light? He looked at his bike and said, I'm going minimalist, so he brings just the essentials, a toothbrush, a change of underwear and a map. Cut to him in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by fellow riders with enough gear to open a pop-up outdoor store. He looks at his map and goes, I think I'm lost in the minimalist section. Feel free to let me know if you have specific themes or comedians in mind. None of those sounded like those comedians or were funny. So I think ChatGPT's got a fair old while before they take over the world. Here's a Tom Segura style one. So I'm on this adventure with Neil and Michael, right? Michael, God bless him, brings enough gear to outfit an entire motorcycle militia. We're talking portable grills, full-size tents, the works. I turn to him and say, Mike, are we camping or relocating the entire city? He looks to me, sweating buckets in his third set of riding gear for the day, and goes, preparedness, my friend, preparedness. I'm just waiting for him to unveil a pop-up coffee shop next. I mean, Neil's got the VIP toilet, and Michael's got the mobile outdoor department store. Yeah, don't think that's taken over comedy anytime soon. I think everyone's safe. Anyway, thanks for tagging along, and next time we'll do some drone shots crossing the river. Neil gets nice up close and personal. Cheers.